last one in, first one out. But at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, that particular chef became a cooking machine of pure focus and adrenaline. I said, that chef stands out from the other 23 chefs in the kitchen, even more so than Michel Roux. And he said, people like that, watch them, focus on them, and go with them. And that was Gordon Ramsay. Big change in my life, that, because he was a game changer in that kitchen, and obviously he became a game changer in my career, because that was the chef that stood out from any other chef I'd ever worked with. Out of all the 110 chefs in the Savoy,
bringing out the flavour, and then with the carcass we make a sauce of the quail, so it's a little sort of a light game chickeny quaily type sauce, finished with a little bit of vinegar, and that's also served with some little cornbread, so there's quite a lot of texture on the plate. And then also we have the quail skin that we have laid onto trays, and we've roasted it in the oven, and that's a nice crunchy fatty skin. It's a delicious flavour, it's a lovely flavour. So the dish is about combinations of textures, flavours of carrots, and then the centrepiece of that beautiful little light flavoured quail.
I believed I was a great chef until I met someone who kicked my ass and made me realise that there's another side to cookery apart from just hard work. It's the understanding and the belief and the passion in food that you have to bring out of yourself, and that was Gordon Ramsay. And that turned me around completely from a normal chef into a chef that could go out and do something for himself. For the first time in my life, I found something that I was really good at, and I became, from being a mediocre school pupil to being top of the class in cookery, and then the passion grew from there.
From the outset you could see that this young man was a very talented chef who would reach the top.
I went into the Savoy, just turned 18, and had the biggest shock of my life. I was amongst 110 chefs, and it was tough because there's a lot of chefs jostling for position. At the end of the day, all I had to do is sort of keep my head down. I pretty much worked, slept, and went back to work again. And that's all I did.
what it taught me was to speak differently, because if you're talking to a chef, you're actually not talking to the chef who you are, but you're telling the viewer all about the dish, what it tastes like, why it's good, why it's bad, what are the pros, what are the cons. So as I'm talking to you, the chef, about the dish you just cooked, I'm also telling the viewer as to the reasons to my thinking. And by doing that, I stopped raising my voice. I stopped getting upset because the chef hadn't cooked a great dish, because it's irrelevant to me. There's a great dish, it's a good dish or a bad dish. What I've got in front of me is something I need to explain, and I need to do it without any bad language. So as I went through that process, when I'd go back after service, I started to become this new person. And so I started to communicate with the chefs in front of me the same way as I did on set, and the response I got from them was unbelievable. And they couldn't quite believe what was happening, and Marcus is smiling in the kitchen. Hey, you must never ever be afraid to continue learning, and you must never be afraid to change. And if put a chef's jacket on, it's like putting a uniform on. It's like putting a shirt on a football pitch. It's like putting an army, putting their uniform on and polishing it up.